He said, "You're listening to the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo.
It's always
Is
unscripted.
it true? Is it bull? You decide."
True.
And that's right.
Bull.
Well, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle, jingle, jingle bells, jingle bells,
Hey,
jingle.
tape
all the
recorder,
way.
listen to this.
Woo-hoo.
I know, right?
Welcome to episode 337 of the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo, brought
right.
to you by J&T Mechanical, House of Hughes, Big E's Garage, Jennifer Hickman Agency, Lock Hill Feed, Pet and Lawn Supply. Recorded, as always, at the Jingly All the Way Tactical
gosh.
Finish Nemosa Studios in Desert Door, Texas.
Dude, that is a big list of sponsors.
Yeah.
And while we're on the subject of sponsors,
Minute number 7.
we have checked the demographics, and ladies
Wow.
and gentlemen, boys and girls, tape recorder, we are over 13,000 listeners and followers
Wow.
on our podcast.
Dude.
Thank you so much. Well, it's 13,027.
Right.
So we're over 13,000. I'm going to say it that way.
Brussels, thank you again for your continued support, your tutelage, your measurements.
And this is our last of the year.
That's right. Season 3,
Oh my
last episode of
gosh.
season number 3. So next week it'll be episode 401.
It's pretty amazing we got
Exactly.
this far
Yeah.
without crashing and burning.
Or talent.
Yep, a lot of that.
Man, that's got me thinking, since this is the last weekend. What day is this? This is Monday, the 29th?
It's December 30th.
30th. Wow. God, I lost the day. That's got me thinking. New Year's resolutions. What's your resolution for 2025?
Well, I have changed it up a bit.
Okay.
Usually, me and Annie, come up with a word. Not both of us in agreement, but she has a word and I have a word.
Wow.
We haven't talked about it yet, but they're coming. But on my side, I'm going to call it New Year's retribution.
Well, I think
Some people, I've got to. I'm going to get retribution from the
exactly.
people have been going off the wall this past year. It's been a hell
Reconsummating. Yeah.
of a year, and I'm going to get my moral justice from these people. I'll show you.
I want to tell you, because the other day your wife had a word with me. So apparently her word for 2025 is jackass, because she used that word a lot when she was talking
as
to me.
long as I wasn't there.
I was there, but I wasn't all there.
It was the third time.
It was the third time's a chump.
Wow.
Fourth time's a gimp. Fifth time you get to make a rule. So my resolution this year, I kind of just piggybacking off of last year. My resolution was to lose 25 pounds. Only missed it by 75 pounds. And so this year I'm going to lose 75 pounds. I'm going to sell our speaker, and I'm like 46 ahead.
That'll get it.
Oh, yes. So anybody wants to buy a gently used speaker or a slightly used singer, semi-worn drummer,
Hey, that'll be a good Christmas present for somebody.
That's right. Yeah, that's the gift that never gives.
Did you get anything good for Christmas? What'd you get?
I did. I got some headphones.
And I know it's not about giving. It's all about the gift of the Magi.
Right.
But also,
Yeah.
it represents giving and
Exactly.
presents. So,
Exactly.
on that thought, what'd you get for Christmas?
I got drunk, and there
wasn't even a bow on that.
It's still giving. That Juan Lobo has been given to me, brother.
Thank you.
First it gave me a hangover, then it gave me the twirlies.
Oh.
And but I got a pair of headphones, and they're still at the house. I was going to use them this week for the first time. Julian and Sis got those for me for Christmas.
Nice.
So I'll have those. So that I don't have like black dandruff from these other ones that I'm wearing right now. But I'm cool. Parents gave me money and an eviction notice.
Are you so? Oh, okay.
Oh, it was cool. It was cool. So they're like, here, we'll pay for the deposit.
Okay. So
now deposit your ass somewhere else. Get the
so
hell
it's
out.
like a severance packet.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
Now that I say that, I think that's it. Oh, I also got a glazed ham. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it to you.
That's awesome, because all I got was pink eye.
Wow. Now that's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah,
I'm
still.
sorry about those butt flakes I left on your pillow.
That's all right. So as long as I'm going to be okay for Friday, because Friday is going to be fire station number 23 in San Antonio, C shift Christmas party. I know. We just couldn't find a date where everybody could show up.
That's right.
And now it'll be
there.
Friday.
I'll be there.
It's going to be a New Year's Christmas kind of thing.
So basically what you're saying is, since even though you're retired, you still get grandfathered in
The only
because you're
reason-
having it at your house.
I made it a point And I know Tracy out there at 23s.
Right,
we
right.
all agreed that, we're not burning bridges, but it's time where you have to make a cutoff
Right.
for inviting people,
Right.
or else people from back in 1996 are going to have to be invited. So I told them, do not invite me. Lo and behold, a month ago, they said, Nemo, we don't know where to throw the party. Can we have it at your house? I was like,
Wow.
well, okay. I'm going to charge y'all.
Oh, the funny thing was John called me and said, "Hey, do you think Nemo will be mad if we do that?" I was like, "No, I mean, he'll probably be happy." It's like, well, I mean, do you think he'll be able to clean up before and be gone by the time we get there?
Oh, my goodness. That's exactly what he meant. I knew it. John, you dirty dog. You should have been a cat.
The Nemo B&B Mimosa Studios bed and breakfast. But
Well, okay, I know. I've got to say this. I am the life
Sean.
of the party, okay? I am.
my God.
They miss me so much over there at the fire station. They call me all the time. No, they don't call me at all.
That's why it's such a good thing, because now it's like, hey, cut those ties. I've got like 4 ties. One's a bow tie.
Oh, just you wait. I've got party games and stuff going. We actually have this. It's my spin off of the white elephant thing.
Right.
I call it the chocolate starfish
Whoa.
exchange.
Yeah.
And, it makes for dirty fun.
Yeah. You don't want to hand those out at church like last year, though.
Don't just watch.
Okay. But yeah, so there's that. Speaking of severances packages, Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. A lot going on. We had last week the Blue Collared Christmas toy drive.
Was that successful?
It was so successful. I mean, they actually handed out so many toys to all the kids at the Cheryl West Apartments. Had all of them with multiple gifts, 2 and 3 gifts. And then they still had a truckload and another 2 cars full of toys. So for the next 2 days, they went out to other places and handed out more toys.
Okay, so
To say it was a success, yeah, it was a success.
They went above and beyond.
Yeah.
Everybody out there who gave, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Dive Bar for giving the venue to have, Angelica Cortez and her staff. Great staff. Took
the
care
Mad
of us.
Boys came in and
Mad
played about
Boys.
an hour's too.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
It was awesome.
Thanks,
it was
X.
fun. It was fun. We had our cousin come in and sing a few songs with us. It was a great time. It was an awesome time, and everybody had a good time. I did go to a party. RDV. You remember Artie from Chaussee?
Yes. RDV and
Grupo Suave.
sí, y pero de la noche de la Vega.
So I show up and, just having a good time there. And then, people start showing up that haven't seen him forever. And I go up to one guy and I give him the hand and he gives me the dead fish handshake. And I was like, bro, what's up? And he was like, oh, no, it is what it is. I was like, okay, all right, okay, I don't know. Here's this doll.
Who is this monkey maricon?
Let me give you this anatomically correct for you Barbie doll. It's exactly anatomically correct. Now you tell me on this doll where I hurt you, and I'll make it better.
Are you serious? There was bad blood and sour grapes out there?
It was kind of sour blood and bad grapes.
Wow.
But that was just the wine.
Oh, well, that's
Speaking
not
of,
cool.
it was fun though, because the rest of the night I just kind of enjoyed the fact that everybody who walked in kind of
Did you
said hello.
get a reason?
No. There was not a reason. There's a reason why your butt hurt now.
There's always got to be a reason. If
know.
this person didn't give you a reason, well, that makes him a purebred
It's more on him.
weenie head.
It's more on him than on anybody else. So.
Okay.
But I saw Mark Martinez was there.
All right.
He played keyboards on the album that we recorded, our first album.
Yep.
Saw Eddie.
Thank you, Mark.
Eddie Rivas, George Rivas, Tony Rivas. The Rivases were
Dude,
there.
they all showed up.
Eddie Rivas was there. We recorded at his studios.
I was sitting home with pink eye.
You were with the paint guy? What were you,
Oh, my
what were you
gosh.
painting?
Okay, well, I missed it all.
Okay,
Thank you, guys.
But it was fun. It
Good
was
showing.
Talked to all those guys, and Richard Hughes was there. He was like, "Dude,
No
we're
fooling.
doing the recording, right? We're doing the video shoot." I was like, "Yeah, we're still doing it." He's doing I think in a couple of weeks he's doing a barbecue or chili cook-off, and he was saying
Really?
that he might need some musicians and stuff like that. So I need to get back with him on that. That just reminded me.
Okay,
make a
I'll give him a
note.
chili.
Yeah, I got a pretty chili, but we'll. So that was going on. fun. We've got a couple of gigs coming up with Brett Alton at Bracken.
Yes.
And
everybody knows that Brett is the singer for
Tailgaters.
All right.
We were supposed to have him on last week, but we didn't get to do a show.
Because I had pink eye.
And then this week we were going to do it today, because we are. But Brett had to get a root canal.
Because he had pink eye.
Right.
All right. Sorry,
so
Brett.
we'll have to reschedule and get him back in here. We can talk a little about the trio and stuff. And he wanted to talk about some stuff. He went through some just tough times. Had to get a organ donor.
Yes.
And he was near death. When you see pictures of him before the surgery and after the surgery,
He's made an awesome comeback.
Unbelievable. So we want to definitely get him in the studio and talk about that.
Yeah.
So first couple of episodes of next season, definitely want to get him in there. So we'll be at the Cowboy Breakfast, Whiskey Girls on Perrin Bidle. We'll be there from.
Okay. I have never heard of Whiskey Girls.
Oh, Dahlia, she owns that bar as well as another bar, Country Nights. And so hopefully we'll be
Nights. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. We are here to party. So we're going to be, we'll be there from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. It's a Cowboy Breakfast. They start at 7 in the morning.
That is more than enough times.
Yeah.
More than enough time, tape recorder, for you to get out there.
So all of our virtual country club, this is your warning for the 24th Friday of January.
Yes. Part of our extreme critical party information.
Extreme drinking, tailgating, and all that good stuff.
Extreme drinking.
Yeah.
Josh Downs in the 624 was out there
Wow.
this past weekend with the Alamo Bowl.
Yeah.
And we didn't make it because, I was overcoming pink eye.
I forgot that my parents. Well, I didn't forget they were in Vegas. They were in Vegas all last week. So
It was just so quiet at home.
I know. It was like it was a vacation for them and me. And I guess when I pointed that out to them, that's why they gave me the eviction notice.
Oh.
But anyway, so they got into town at 1:30. So I had to go and pick them up. By the time I got them home, they wanted to eat. Got back to the house, and I was like, okay, it's 4:30.
Now, I'm glad that both teams decided to play all of their stars. It made for a great build-up and then lackluster, if you will.
I know, and that's the thing. If you look at the way the teams played all year, both of them, Brigham Young or BYU and Colorado, they both had great, tremendous seasons, but it just seemed like Colorado never got it going.
That's probably because the rest of the players just decided to opt out while they were on the field.
Wow, their talent opted out.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, they did their thing. But dude, this week we got the second round
There's
of the
some great
college
matchups
football.
of people that matter,
Bro.
Teams that matter. I had no idea there was a bracket. I didn't know there was playoffs. When did this happen?
Dude, this happened. This is the first year of it.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go.
And last week was the first round of the playoffs, and 4 teams they played home games in a bowl, and it's the first time a team has played a home game at a bowl.
That's insane.
So this week it's number 5 Texas and number 4 Arizona. Now this is not their rankings. This is just where they were ranked for the football playoff.
All right.
So Texas and Arizona State will be playing in the Peach Bowl at noon on Wednesday. On Wednesday at 4, it's going to be Oregon and Ohio State in the Rose Bowl. And then at 7:45 on Wednesday, it's going to be Notre Dame and Georgia.
And what bowl is that one going to be?
That was the Sugar Bowl.
Okay.
And then
that is so easy to remember.
Exactly.
There are some bowls out there. It was called the Conoco Firefighters Deem Me Drunk During Halftime Bowl. What the heck was that?
Do you know that freaking Snoop Dogg has a bowl now?
Probably it's called Big Bowl.
Yeah, it's called Snoop's Big Bowl. And I'm surprised they don't have a tidy bowl. For the
You've
two
been asking for that forever.
The 2 worst teams that are actually bowl eligible should play in the toilet bowl or the tidy bowl.
Gosh.
But the Fiesta Bowl will be on tomorrow, and that's
is that still Tostitos?
Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. Yeah, there's a Pop-Tart Bowl.
I saw that, a bunch of mad Pop-Tarts on the side of it.
Even New York Yankees Stadium has one called the Pinstripe Bowl.
Yeah.
They play it inside of the baseball stadium. They just barely fit the football in there. But yeah, I think they said there's like 37 or 38 bowls, and they didn't have enough teams that were eligible because one of the teams they were supposed to be playing, I believe in Carolina somewhere, and they had so many people opt out they couldn't even field a team to play, so they couldn't. So the guys that wanted to leave the team just said, screw the team and screw all of my teammates, ex-teammates, and I'm sorry y'all don't get to play in a bowl because I want to go play somewhere else next year.
Wow, so that would be their New Year's retribution.
That would be their toilet bowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
I hope they
surprised
got
that
pink eye.
Austin didn't have the 6th Street Ho Bowl.
Wow.
No?
Wow.
Too soon?
It might well be.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, if your New Year's resolution is to to
Get back at somebody. Don't do that.
to get retribution on your liver by getting very, very drunk, you couldn't do any better than to go to Lots of Liquor and grab yourself some fine beer, some Desert Door.
This is going to be their year.
Yeah, exactly.
Mom and Pop go to Lots of Liquor.
Hey, yeah. I tell you what, so head on over to Lots of Liquor. They're right off of 281 and Brook Hollow.
Yeah.
And you tell them Nemo and Goonie from the True Bull Virtual Cast sent you. They will charge you double, and then they'll probably give you a stink eye
And kick you.
and pink eye, and then they'll leave butt flakes on your pillow. And
Why do you keep saying that?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right,
But
whatever.
anyway, I'm sure that's not how it happened this time. But yeah, so we got all that football. And then Cowboys did what the Cowboys do. Cooper Rush came out, threw a quick touchdown pass to the other team.
Oh, are you serious?
And then they lost like 44-7 or something like that.
I tried to watch the games, but I had pink eye.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
This segment is brought to you by Total Wine and Liquor. Without the liquor,
And
it's just
Sty.
Total Wine. Just Total Wine. Go ahead, Mr. Whiny. Go on.
Blah,
I can't see through your pink eye.
Well, now
Oh,
that
God.
this New Year's, this year is finally going to be over. Thank goodness.
Wow.
We heard that Mr. Biden had, posted something to the effect of, I should not have fallen behind and given up my spot because he knows full well that he would have won the election.
Wow.
So I'm going to say, bitch, please.
Wow.
Anyway.
Wow. He's biding his time is what he's doing.
So let's just push forward and let's get back to what we were doing 4 years ago and make us all great.
Hey, speaking of grating cheese.
We are playing at the Cowboy Cook-Off, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's
Let's
right.
say great cheese and egg tacos.
Tacos de miel.
Yeah.
So we'll be drinking a lot of beer, eating a lot of tacos, and drinking a lot of beer. So hopefully Desert Door will come out
Let's hope so.
and support over there as well. I'll have to talk to Steve Oxner and see if he can make a trip down there and do
Right on. So
memory lane.
And hopefully the resolution for all you people up in Belgium
Wow.
to make it a point to come down to San Antonio.
Heck yeah, let's
It's
go.
only $16,000 to take a plane into San Antonio.
Yeah, and then we can go and hang out.
Because they're so expensive. That's why everybody flies into Austin.
Bro, we can go. We can go. We can go in. Yeah, but the only bad part about flying into Austin is that then you're in Austin.
Oh, I'm in Austin.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Keep us wired.
Oh, do you have a dollar for me to chew?
Chicken bitch.
Thank you, Austin.
Okay, so yeah. So anyway, back to what we were talking about.
New album coming up.
Yep.
2025.
2025.
Virtual Country's
Exactly.
sophomore album. Going to be hitting it.
Faith and family, brother, and a little bit of both, and probably a lot about a beer drinking too, because you got to do what you know.
That's what it do.
Speaking of doing what you know, we did have somebody who wanted to come in and give their last thoughts on the end of season 3. Hello?
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
I want to say thank you to me for always being here and always being there. And even when I'm unaware, I'm there. So
Do you want to thank anybody this past year, Super Granny, for anything? Do you want to thank anything?
That's a good question. I want to thank all the cervezas and all the beers too. I drink American and Spanish beers, and I even drink some Heineken. I drink some of that.
No. That's who you want to thank?
Yes. Thank you, beers. So speaking of my beard, I just shaved, and I feel like as fresh as a baby's butthole. and you know that's what it is.
No, it's not the way it is.
I know. So there I was at church the other day for the Christmas thing and the pageant, and they were doing all of those things with the boys, and I had my candle, and it was my Coach Popovich. My Coach Popovich candle, they're hoping he gets better and he's not so bad, and hopefully the Spurs get better and they don't get so bad. And so there I was with my promesa, and they said, you can't light the candle in here. And I said, you damn right I can. And so I did. And then so I tell them, I'm trying to turn my test into some testes. I'm trying to turn my mess into a massage. I'm trying to do all those things, and that's what they said to do. And I'm doing it now.
Okay, Grandma.
And now I can't go to church.
I'm going to get you some pants for Christmas
Oh,
next year.
thank you. I'm not going to wear them, but thank you.
Put something on there.
Oh no, I've got my beans. I got my frijoles on. They're on the sink right now. So, but I did want to say one thing before you go. The last thing I had to say was we lost a very great man the other day. Is the Jimmy Carter, the Peanut Man. He was the farmer. He built a lot of houses. He was a good president. I even voted for him because it was either vote for him or vote for Philip. And I wasn't gonna do that to the country. Let me tell you that. I love him, but I love the country more. He's
gonna make Cheetos great again.
Oh yes, he was grating cheese. He's got orange fingers and orange chones. I don't know what it means.
Guys, we've got something coming up, and we're gonna mention it for the next couple of weeks.
Thank you.
A good friend of ours, and a good friend of a lot of people in the music industry, especially here in San Antonio and surrounding. Chris Salcedo.
Yep.
We're going to have a tribute concert, and it's going to be a benefit, and it's going to be at...
It's going to be at, not Cooter Brown's, but it's...
Cooters.
Doc Brown's.
Doc Brown's.
Right, 1604, and I think it's Petranco, I believe.
I sure am like that. And thank you, Izzy Guajardo, for, organizing this.
Right.
Getting the bands together. And Virtual Country so graciously provided everything for the stage and the musicians.
Bringing the stage equipment.
Guys...
Julian's bringing the drums.
Yep. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah, exactly. Brett's going to come up and do a set with us. There's a lot of different folks who are going to be out there doing stuff.
It's going to be on the 12th from 12 to 7.
12 to 7.
All right.
They're going to be, cooking food and selling and then doing raffle tickets as well to try to raise money for the family. It's hard going through the holidays when you've lost somebody, but when it's fresh and you just lost them, it's hard. So if we can help bridge a gap there and help
push
out
forward
the family,
and make a difference,
right, and let her know that musicianship, it's not just about bands, it's about family. And when you're a member, as long as he's been, you got a lot of family and a lot of friends, and we take care of our own. That's what we do.
There's a lot of strong members out there. Let's go for it, guys.
Exactly. So anybody, even if you're not playing that day, show up and support, or come up and ask one of the bands if you can come and jam a song with them. I'm sure it would be fine. Nobody's going to mind on a day like that.
Or if you just got something to say about him.
Exactly. Or if you just want to come and drop some money and say, hey, I don't want to win anything here. Just give this to the raffle money. Give this to the family. And I know they've got a GoFundMe that's been set up as well.
Yes. It's on Facebook, so go and check it out.
Just look up that tribute page for them. And
if you can't find it, it's under Izzy, IZZY, or you can look at Virtual Country. You can look at Nemo's Facebook page, Goonies.
Yep.
They're all there. We've all shared it. Miss it. You will find it. Get there.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
But yeah, thank you to all the musicians and everybody who's helping. A lot of folks just, at this time when money is hard to come by, we can all find something that we can do to give and to help the family. So on behalf of everybody, thanks. Thank you for bringing that up. I wrote it down and
wait, you wrote it down?
No, I mean I meant to write it down and I didn't because we don't do scripts. So I didn't write it down.
And since we're scriptless,
right. No, we're scrupulous. we're unscrupled. We're unscrupled, but yeah, I guess that about does it. I mean, I've got nothing. You got anything else? Your New Year's resolution? Anything else you want to say?
Keep your friends close and keep your enemies retributed.
Right.
Wait, what?
Right. Redistribute their funds into your wallet and then pound them mercilessly and then kick them in the curb and put their teeth on the concrete.
Or you can go by the Bible and just love.
Or remove their eye.
Or there.
Yeah.
there's always something.
You know what, Hito? An eye for an eye, a dollar for a dollar, and 3 tacos for 15 cents también over there by Highway 90. Oh, yes, Blister's still selling food. He says it's a tribute to his wallet, and he says he's going to go ahead and do that. So, you got to...
All right, well, then we'll see you at the Cowgirl breakfast.
Oh, you bet. I got my assless chaps. I'm wearing them backwards this year. Oh, yes. I got 2 potatoes for you, Hito. Un papacito grande de mi padre nurturará.
On behalf of that...
We'd like to thank everybody who is still chosen to stick around to the end of episode 337, the final episode of 2024. Join us next week for episode 401 of the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo, brought to you by all them folks and all of the other folks. And we just hope you guys have a happy, pleasant, wonderful new year with family and friends. And thank you so much for everything. It's always a blessing to be here and to be able to do this. And so we'll keep on doing it until we don't. And Super Granny said that she has no pants on right now. So we got her in the closet right now. I'm coming out of the closet. I got my rainbow flag.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Woo, cheat.
Oh, yes.